Leadership is a key part of horse training at the Miller.Ranch. Horses are prey animals. They are naturally alert and always ready to run. It's how they survived for thousands of years. But for a riding or working horse, this instinct is not desirable. That's why training focuses on building confidence and calmness. A horse's character is shaped first by its genetics, by the breed, the sire, and especially the mare. From the mother, a foal learns its very first lessons, how to behave and how to respond in different situations. In the wild, the lead mare guides the herd and keeps them safe. In human care, the trainer must take on that role. To do so, the horse must respect the person, and just as important, trust them. A horse will always look for a strong leader it can rely on. That is what the leadership lesson is about. With a trusted leader, a horse will stay calm, even when facing something that seems frightening. Unlike simple desensitizing, where the horse is left alone with a scary object, leadership teaches the horse to trust its handler. It doesn't matter what the situation is. As long as the horse is with its leader, it feels safe. Over time, this trust builds the horse's own inner confidence. The horse must always be free to make its own choice. It may avoid an object at first, but eventually it learns for itself that there is no danger. And that decision, made freely, is what creates lasting confidence. Every journey begins with trust. On the Miller.Ranch, true leadership is tested step by step. When a horse chooses to follow with confidence, nothing can shake the partnership. The human should stay calm and steady. The less they move, the stronger their presence becomes. As a result, the horse relaxes and slows down. At first, the person may need more energy to guide the horse, but over time, less is required, and trust begins to grow. A key sign is when the horse turns its head toward the person, showing respect and a desire to connect. The human then makes a small turn, steps slightly back, and waits until the horse looks with both eyes. At that moment, the horse will come closer and choose to follow. This is the moment shown in this video. The horse willingly accepts the human as its leader. In a herd, a horse never passes the lead mare with its shoulder. She simply won't allow it. In training, we use this rule to see if the horse respects the human as the leader. Watch carefully. Does the horse try to move past your shoulder? If it does, react immediately. A firm nudge with your elbow. Clear, strong. A tap with your leg works too. Natural horse language. Check in both directions. Now, bring the horse to a halt. Say, whoa. If it stands quietly, reward it. Gentle strokes. Build trust. Run the stick lightly along its neck. Then, move on. Next, the horse learns the whip, not punishment, just an extension of your arm. The horse must learn. When is this a command? When is this meaningless? A tap on the ground, a swing in the air, nothing. The goal is simple. The horse reads your signals. The horse responds calmly. Either it follows or it ignores meaningless movements. The horse soon understands that the whip is harmless. What really matters is the signal we give. We start by having the horse stand still while we move the whip around them. At first, we provide gentle reassurance like a soft touch. Gradually, the horse learns to stay calm and confident on its own, realizing that the whip has no meaning unless we give a clear signal. We humans use spoken language. Horses don't. Their language is body language. They watch every movement we make. That's why the whip is not a tool of punishment, but a key aid in communication. Teaching the horse to understand the whip takes the longest. Once this is clear, all other exercises move faster. The horse must learn. The human is the leader. With that comes respect and, most importantly, trust. Even if instinct tells the horse to retreat, it learns to stay calm and rely on its handler, even in stressful moments. In the next step, we introduce the flag. The handler walks ahead with the flag, and the horse follows. Then the flag is moved between handler and horse, always guiding away from the horse's movement. This builds confidence. Later, the horse is touched with the flag, and it realizes the contact is harmless. The same applies when other objects appear, like a kite, an umbrella, or anything unusual. The goal is always the same. With its leader by its side, the horse learns to stay relaxed and unafraid. With horses, things are different than with humans. Their left and right brain hemispheres are not connected. This means what a horse learns on one side does not automatically transfer to the other. In practice, you are working with two horses, a right one and a left one. That's why it's important to build trust on both sides. So the horse accepts human as leader from every direction. So far, we've focused on the upper body. Now we test how sensitive horses are to things coming from the ground. Most horses stay calm when something moves above them, but they react much stronger to things at their feet. Here, true leadership is needed. The human must show the horse there is no danger from below. It took time and patience before the horse could remain completely calm with the rattling cans on the ground. Today, its body tells the story, the pulse steady, the breathing relaxed, no trace of fear. Step by step, the guidance of its leader has given the horse the security to face the unknown without panic. Now, a new challenge awaits: the plastic tarp. For many horses, a moving sheet of plastic can trigger instinctive fear. But here, it should no longer cause tension or raise the heartbeat. What we see instead is trust, the horse relying on its human, knowing that it is safe. This trust is the foundation on which all further training is built. The blower is no longer a threat. With his leader at his side, the horse feels safe. It may not enjoy the noise, but it follows with trust, not fear. And now comes the moment of truth, the challenge of the two air dancers. On the Miller Ranch, this is the highest test of leadership. If the horse follows calmly here, it shows complete faith in its human.